Alright everybody, Poke Eevee Star here. Welcome back. Another figure. As I said, I'd get the Glaceon, and I did. You'll get a little bit more information from my Master Set Eevee Challenge thing that's going on. Because I got some freebie cards with this, which I really appreciate. And they're already all in my binder, so once the Part 1 Eevee Master Set Challenge comes out, that's when it'll happen. Same thing for the other Master Set challenges I have up on my channel, which are the Glaceon, Leafeon, and Flareon ones. Those will all be Part 1 because I couldn't fit every single one on the page, just like that one. But I did manage to put a lot more on the other pages compared to the Eevee one. So, like I said, they'll all be split up into parts. I'm only going to do Part 1 for each as of right now because some of them are pretty expensive cards. So, like I said, I'm still trying to kind of build up the figures, so this one's a really nice addition. But I got some freebie cards with the other one, so yeah, like I said, it's cool. Articulated, Battle Figure, Glaceon, Jaguars. I love Jaguars. I love Jaguars. Umbreon we do not have. We do not have Vaporeon either. Or, yes we do. I got him in the back. What am I talking about? Yes, I do. Anyway, we do not have... I think this one's Rosaletta and Ponyard, I think is how you say the name. I did get them in with the other two I got with the Eevee and it was a 3-pack, I know that. It's the one I saw at Walmart. I don't have those two anymore because for some reason I sold them. I guess I just wanted the Eevee, but I have to get those two back whenever I can, but without the Eevee since I have the Eevee. Pikachu and Goomy, Horsia and Lickwick, and of course the main three evolutions. And the evolutions we were missing for the figures are Umbreon, Espeon, and Sylveon. We have just about everybody else, and obviously there's going to be variations for all of these guys. And if you saw my community tab, there's going to be a new wave of the battle packs. You know, like the ones I got from my Flareon, Vaporeon, Jolteon pack, and you know, even the Eevee one. The new one was revealed, so we now have Sylveon joining the group. So I might be able to actually pick up Sylveon when I can, hopefully. I'm hoping to pick up the rest. There apparently is a battle pack of Leafeon, but it's like $25. Not doing all that. Anyway, yeah, there's a little checklist down there, which should probably show the same ones kind of on the back, kind of like the other ones, how they do it. I'm kind of, like I said, I'm kind of excited for the new battle figures to come out because I really need that Sylveon to complete our evolutions. So we only have the main trio back from when the original 151 Pokemon started. Now we don't. We have more than that now. I just want to get Glaceon, some Glaceon stuff too, because like, yeah, Glaceon's another one of my favorite evolutions. Some people say why, because, you know, like, Glaceon's kind of the weakest when it comes to a lot, and design choice is kind of weak as well. But if you guys don't know, my favorite color is blue. Then you're asking, well, why isn't Vaporeon your favorite? Yeah, Vaporeon is, but not as much as Glaceon. I guess Glaceon, to me, just captures all that blue more better, and it's almost completely blue. Compared to like Vaporeon here, which has the thing around it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Vaporeon. Vaporeon's a cute Pokemon. Vaporeon's cool, right? Don't get me wrong, nothing's wrong with Vaporeon. Just Glaceon's, you know, slightly one of my favorites. But I mean, I do like how it just feels like in I think it's XY, I could be right or wrong. It was one of the Pokemon shows I was watching as a kid. She was always like one of those, I don't know, she felt like always one of those Pokemon who were like protective of their territory and was like all about ice and stuff like that. I think it was personally funny and cute because, like, you know, she's kind of protective of her own territory. And then some of the other things she did in the show, I think it was Espeon, Leafeon, and Glaceon. I think all three of them were kind of tormenting her. Or, no, tormenting Meowth, my bad. I messed up again. I don't think they were tormenting Meowth at all. Not even what it looks like from the footage either. I think they were just putting on a show for all of them. I don't exactly remember that episode. Again, it's been since I was a kid since I watched that kind of series. I'm onto a different series right now that I haven't finished. I think it was I know it was one on Netflix. I think it was like Pokemon Legend Adventures or something like that. I'll put up on the screen of what I'm watching right now. But yeah, my bad. I don't know if I have any clips of it. I think I seen them on TikTok though, so I mean, when I go in to edit this, I can probably put them on the screen for you guys, show you a little bit of that. But if so, then I'll put them in. If not, I guess it just won't happen. But we got Flygon here. We got Luxray, Pikachu, Barnyard, and this one's I didn't see on the back of this one. Galarian, Tarant, I think, Cabo, Onyemon, and I swear I have like 2 to 3 cards, different cards of him sitting in that Charizard binder. Snorunt, Carva, I think that's how you say the name, Horsia, and there you go, Scaled for Battle. There's nothing on the back. I apologize about my cat. She is in heat. So she's going to be doing that a lot. I tried not to catch it up on video, but it's just in case you guys are wondering. Probably not like, oh, why are you telling us that? Well, I mean, to be fair, she's meowing. You'd think something's wrong, but no, she's just in the mood. And we got one of our other cats fixed, and she's trying to go for the dog. So every time. So we got to be careful. But anyways, we're getting off topic. Let's take Glaceon right out. Well, that was fucking easy. Oh, I love this figure. Look at that. That's so good. Now, this one doesn't... Definitely, I don't see, like, as much or barely any, like, scrapes or errors on my Glaceon here, at least from what I'm seeing. I mean, I could never find her in stores. I've tried, guys. Like, there's no singular one. There's no battle pack. I've been waiting the past few weeks for a new battle pack to show up after these 3. Didn't happen. But I am just happy that I do have the main 3. Anyways, the only paint error flaws I can see on her is near the tongue right here, a little off the tongue as well. This part here, I think there's something here. There might be something on her tail right there. I just don't know. Then, you know, all the copyright stuff and whatever, and then S5. I don't know why S5's down there. They do that on a lot of the figures, though. I should probably keep her paw up like that. There's no other markings on her little paws here, because I swear there's like little pink things right here on her paws. So, I mean, I feel like I could be wrong, but if I'm not, then you kind of just missed a spot, Jazzbears. I swear I'm not wrong. I'm rewatching the Pokemon show. I haven't played the games in a long time, so I'm just rewatching the show as of right now until ZA comes out. But I mean, I just don't want to spend $50 on Scarlet and Violet, like, separately. It's way too much. And there she goes again. Again, don't worry, she's just in heat. So, anyways, for the detail of this Glaceon, I really, really like it. Extremely accurate to her in-game counterpart, her show counterpart, and wherever, basically. They kind of captured her really well. Actually, they captured her really well. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. But yeah, they captured her really well. It's just some of the paint scuffs in here and there or something else. But that always happens during toy manufacturing, so I'm not really surprised. And then the way they did her little... I don't know if you'd call them hairs, would you? Because this is like her ice thing in the middle. I thought it was just a piece of her hair, but no. These definitely are. I feel like they definitely are. Here I can... Let's look at the playmat one together. I would show you an image side by side if I had my other phone, but my other phone just completely... It's like gone on me. If you get what I mean, like it's dead. Won't charge anyway, but anyway, I'm not trying to break her, but her little hairs down here kind of feel a little different to me, because like look at the playmat one, you know, it's kind of like down a little much, but hey, this is how she's supposed to be. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm dumb, but anyway, the articulation on her is pretty good, I'd say. Her legs, back legs can move front and backwards. Look, you can make her do this. There you go. Look, I think you can even make her do this. Oh, look at that. She's sitting. Look at her. But yeah, you can make her sit. You can make her do every other different pose, or you can make it do like the one on the playmat here. Like keep the paw like that, slightly like that. Paw back, paw front, and then paw back. You can't obviously do anything with the tail. I would have liked it if the tail had articulation, just because, you know, the tail moves differently in the wind when you think about it, because like the Pokemon does run, so they're like this. It would be cool if like the tail was also like being able to articulate, but that might be hard for them. Not sure. I mean, they've given articulation to so many other things though, like in the past of their other licensees. So a little strange that they don't want to give articulation to the tails. I feel like they did it to Flareon's. Let's see. Nope. Thought they did. They definitely didn't do it to Vaporeon. They didn't give any tail articulation to him. But I just thought it would be cool, you know, to give her that. Maybe even ear articulation. I think that would be cool as well. You know, to have it feel like her ears are in the wind. Or if you want to do a toyography or whatever it's called, you would be able to, like, put your Pokemon up and, like, kind of just move the ear if you wanted, or move the tail, or doing it like in a certain pose. It would just be cool, you know? It'd be cool if you had these other options of articulation for these characters, or any other one of them. I just feel like it would be more diverse for these figurines, because they are figurines at the end of the day. So, I mean, it would be cool, but Jazzwares hasn't done that. They're doing really good with their FNAF line, though, so I hope one day that their Pokemon line does get back up in quality near the FNAF line. Now, the only nitpick I never discussed about this Eevee is it's cute, right? It's accurate, whatever. I don't have to say much, but no articulation. I would have at least liked if the tail had articulation, or even the ears, but I guess I understand it because this is a certain Eevee that's in a pose, you know, kind of the one you see a lot of in this cute little pose. So this one's kind of just a basic generic, oh, hey, this is an Eevee, you know, in a certain pose. So I don't really expect too much articulation from this Eevee, but would be cool. It's fine, like I said, though. But, I mean, I do appreciate what they do give us, so this is definitely good enough. And, Jazzwares, one thing, can you re-release Espeon? She's, like, really expensive. I don't want to pay, like, $50 for her, please. But with that being said, that's all I really have to say about this review of Glaceon. I do really like the figure. It's accurate, you know, just about everything. I just wish they would do more articulation for these guys. I feel like they're getting lazier ever since the old CEO of the designing headquarters and whatever has stepped down for Pokemon. I know who he is. I just forgot his name. He stepped down for Pokemon, and then he went straight to Five Nights at Freddy's. I think it's Aaron something. Can't fully remember. It was Aaron something for sure. It was definitely Aaron something. Yeah, he stepped away from Pokemon, and he was doing Five Nights at Freddy's. I think that's where he's kind of just at this moment. He's at Five Nights at Freddy's. So, yeah. I'm like I said, honestly, though, I am excited to see the FNAF line when I see it in store, but for now, you know, I'm focusing on this, and no, I'm not reviewing that. This is just a Pokemon channel, so, you know, I'm trying to bring back old things from my previous channel onto here. So, I used to be a Sonic tuber for the newest people who don't know me, like, at all, period. I used to be a Sonic tuber. I was Speed Generations for, like, 5 years, and my interest of Sonic died down, eventually. and my Pokemon interest started rising back up. So I was like, all right, we'll do this. And I want to be different from every other Pokemon YouTuber. A lot of Pokemon YouTubers are just opening cards nowadays, and you know, that's fine, that gets the views, whatever. But I want my channel to be diverse. I want it to be where you have more of an option than just cards, right? I want someone to be able to look at this channel, a Pokemon channel, and say, hey, this is the first, I think this might be the first I've ever seen someone do like very diverse things with their channel. And that's what I'm trying to do. I feel like people have done figure stuff for Pokemon before, though. I really feel like they have. So this isn't really the first, honestly. I feel like Aaron talked about, at one point, he was like the one who was revealing and telling everybody about the new Pokemon figures. I know there are Pokemon figure fans out there, and it's not just the kids. Because, like I said, there are collectors, and it's not just for cards, it's for figures, it's for everything else. So if someone's not big into Pokemon cards, but they're like Pokemon, this is for them, right? So, yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to be diverse. So there will be, like, figures, plushie reviews, you know, cards, Funko Pops. I'm not going to physically, like, I'm not going to do something like, I'm taking the Funko Pop out, right? I'm going to, like, take it out and then show it to you guys. I'm probably just going to show it to you from inbox. That's the least I'll do, because there's no way I'm going to take that out and then ruin the box and then have to put it back in. I don't like taking Funko Pops out of the box. So, I mean, you might get a Funko Pop video here and there, but I don't see it being huge because there kind of is no point in it. But yeah, there you go. That is it for this Glaceon review. I've made it way too long. Just enjoy the review, you know. I think I might need to start scripting some of my things eventually soon, because I swear half the time I don't even know what I'm saying when I do this stuff. I just think of something and then do it, or just do it right off the bat and then I say as I do it. So yeah, but that's it. You'll be seeing more Pokemon figures, plushies, cards, etc. on this channel. I feel like cards will be one of the biggest things you guys will see on here. Figures won't be the biggest, but you will see it. Plushies will be the biggest, not the biggest, but you will see them as well. I'm even trying to do a complete set of the Snake Pokemon All-Stars. I only have Eevee right now. I want to try to get the rest of the Eeveelutions and Raichu before I move on to the other ones, but over here, you can see Eevee sitting in. That's the Snake Eevee. More proof, by the way. There's the tag up there. And I just did order a Glaceon without her tag, which is fine. I'll probably like find a singular tag by itself sitting on like Mercari or something for $5 and I'll snag it or something. But there you go. That right there is the Glaceon review. As I said, see y'all in the next one. Bye.